This is Travis from FloridaManFirearms, and today we are going to be looking at two awesome AKs. This is going to be a comparison of a Zastava ZPAP and a James River Armory Tula parts kit that came in, made by James River Armory. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you which one that I would choose. That being said, both of these rifles are excellent made. First thing you're going to notice between the Serbian gun and the Russian parts kit gun is obviously the wood. You can tell these apart by the three holes, obviously. The Serbian Yugo guns have always had this type of handguard. They're also known for the bulged trunnion, which, you know, if depending on what kind of person you are, you may prefer a bulged trunnion. That's the RPK trunnion. The barrel's a little thicker. Both of these barrels are threaded, which is a plus, so if you want to put a suppressor, that's great. Real quick on the James River Armory, the bolt and everything, they're not chromed out, as you can see. You got to remember, this is a 1968, so none of these features would probably be on here. In terms of the last round bolt hold open for the safety, this is truly an American thing, because this is what the Americans... Oh, if I can grab it. There we go. So that right there is an American feature. Excuse me for screwing that up. New gun, still stiff, so bear with me. This goes to show that Zastava has been listening to the American market. A lot of people apparently wanted these, and they do come with the old Yugo mags that have a last round bolt hold open on the magazine fouler. They also work in this, but also you can put an optic on here. Now, as far as I know, this won't fit standard Russian side mounts. You have to go get certain ones for them, but that's nice that that option is available. Other than that, in all honesty, there's really, in terms of function, there's not a lot of difference between the two. They are both AK-47 rifles at heart. There's really no getting around that. Quality control on both of these are very excellent. Now, I know in the early import guns of these, the early imports, some people had some issues with rivets sticking out. I've overlooked this gun probably 3 or 4 times, and the rivets are all flush. I think Zastava bit that in the butt really good. I can't find no uneven rivets. They all look great. Chrome lined barrel, for those of y'all that like that. Now, chrome lining is basically for machine gun barrels to make them last. It really has no benefit besides easier for cleaning, because this isn't a machine gun. It does mess with accuracy just a touch, but not enough to make a difference. This one also has a chrome lined barrel. Again, you know, your opinion is what it is on chrome lined barrels. Other than that, it's really not much to it, guys. They're both good AK rifles. Now, if I had to choose one, one of these AKs, now they're both great, I would probably pick this one, only because I have the option to put a force multiplier on here. That's what sold me on this one specifically. The side mount rails, it brings the AK into the freaking 21st century. The fact that you can put a force multiplier on it, you can put a suppressor on it, and granted you can do that with that as well. There are different hand guards and stocks and grips, and you could do the same thing here, but like I said, the big thing for me is the force multiplier. That's a big deal in my opinion. This right here, that doesn't really matter to me. If you've shot AKs, you're used to this, checking the chamber, making sure it's empty after you're firing. That really just takes more time to put it in. It's pointless in my opinion. So yeah, guys, I mean, these are both great rifles. If you can find a James River Armory, they're not the easiest to find, but they are out there, and they're around $1,500, give or take, and these are brand new production rifles going for around the $950 mark, give or take. I think I would take this any day over the James River, just because, like I said, that. and the fact that it's new production, it's still being produced. And you have the plus of the bulge trunnion. And if you watch Rob Ski, I'll give Rob Ski a plug. He did like 5 videos testing this. I think he went up to 5,000 rounds on this and no malfunctions. So to me, that's pretty freaking awesome and acceptable. And you know Rob Ski, he's very hard on rifles. He holds nothing back, which I appreciate. Which also led me to get into this rifle. So these are that's the comparison. In some later videos, we're going to be doing some shooting with it and having some fun. So I appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.